Alright, welcome to my Commander Vader tutorial series. My name is Silas, and I am hopefully going to be making roughly a 10-part video series on playing Commander Vader for all of your primary missions. I'm going to talk about his command cards, talk about secondaries, some list building with him, and really why I think you should be playing Commander Vader. If you're a new player and you just bought the starter set, he's the first commander you have available. He really does seem to be one of the I would say he is the strongest unit in the game. I think you need to really feel that and believe that if you're going to commit to playing him regularly. And really, I think that if you just bought into the game and you want to play Empire, I think Commander Vader really should be where you start and stay for quite a while. Unless, of course, other things are viable, but Commander Vader really does do everything you could want or need in a game. There is the drawback that when you are new to playing, he is very expensive. He takes up a large percentage of your points. You can see the way I have him built out and usually play him. Here we have 230 points. If you're playing a 1,000-point game, that is roughly a quarter, or I guess accurately 23% of your points for your army. And that is quite the commitment. So if you end up misplaying him, every Vader player loses a lot of games initially because you learn slowly what you can and cannot get away with. Because you're putting so many points, you really need to be focused, and the army does have to be built around playing Commander Vader. There's that cheaper Operative Vader, it starts at 155. That you can be a little more flexible with, but I think when you're playing the fully kitted out Commander Vader, that's what you're playing. Now, I do believe he is versatile and flexible enough. He can win you all of your battle plans, any of your primary missions, any of your secondaries. He does not really hurt. He's especially good at some of these that really I feel you're at a very advantaged state starting a game on a lot of these primaries and secondaries. And he really unlocks the rest of your faction. You have a lot of good, strong units that happen to be Courage 1, and so your null Courage value is going to be very important to your army. And I guess just the reason I hope that I can help make starting playing Commander Vader less frustrating and potentially save you a couple hours of playing out games where you kind of threw it away just on deployment, or you really can no longer play the primary with how you've placed your Vader and the rest of your army. My qualifications, nothing too impressive. I'm not the best. I don't claim to be the best Vader player in the world. I have played over 100 games of Commander Vader since the new edition of Star Wars Legion came out. So in the last basically 12 months, I've played about over 100 games of him. I'm also varied that I do play, every month I play at least a game or two of other factions, Rebels, Gar, additionally. So I like to think I'm pretty versatile. I made top 64 at Adepticon, probably by chance, and then I go like 2-1 at locals. It's my goal to go 3-0. But do take Vader play very seriously, and just hoping to share some tips and trying to make these all relatively short videos so that way you can reference them, go back to them. Say if now you're playing Close the Pocket, you're just playing with your friends, maybe just watch the video really quick on that, and hopefully it can go well for you. So this will be part 1. Next part, we're going to talk about upgrades on Vader, why I choose each of these force abilities and command slot, and some of the other options that you could consider, and that I think are also certainly viable. Alright, well, thanks for watching this part 1, and we will get to part 2 shortly.